All right, folks. So now in this, like we have discussed about the introduction, like what we discussed in previous video. If you have not watched this channel, folks, do check out this particular channel. Okay, so you will be getting this regular particular. This Christmas is going to be extra special because you will get all right, folks. So today, so this is particular video, folks, which I am discussing about it. So in this particular video, I have discussed all related to the how the data structures and algorithm is all about and everything related to that stuff. Basically, do subscribe to my channel, folks. If you are not, if you want a regular updates for that, basically. Okay. So let's get back to another topic, that is types of uh, types of a data structure, basically. So I will explain you why this particular I wanted to discuss first, then we'll get back to understanding fair understanding with the application point of view and why it is important for you, basically. Okay, so types of data structures. So understand now, you understood the type of data structures. Now let's say there will be certain scenarios, folks. Okay, fixed size and larger in size and grow dynamically, right? If you have come across these two words, right? So we will come back to understanding fair understanding what is a fixed and not, which is dynamically grow in nature, basically. So we'll just take a one analogy, folks. Okay, so you will get understanding fair understanding, like uh, like how the things will work in real time and application point of view. Let's understand like this point of view, folks. Okay, there is a application. Okay, you are building an application. All right, so let's say you are building an application. This is your app you are creating. Let's say you are creating the fixed widgets, right? There is a image, that is a logo, that is a fixed, right? There is a title of an image, there is a fixed, right? Understood? Are you understanding? So what kind of a just think about it, folks. Like what kind of a data it carries. Okay, so if you go to another screen, let's say if you are going to another screen, in the app bar, what you are able to see and think about it wisely, like how the things will going to work in that case. All right. So just a second, folks. This there will be an app bar. There is a list of products involved here, right? Understand like that. So how, if you wanted to grow your data according to the network APIs, basically whatever the data is coming from the internet are showing into your app, right? So think about it, folks. Understand like that point of view. Okay, understand that where it comes into the picture of fixed and dynamically growing in the nature, basically. Okay, understood this part. I hope you understood this, got the clarity about it. In this particular case, we will be going to understand about the type of data structures, type of a data structures. So there are two types of a data structure, folks. There is a fixed in nature, like we will be categorizing this data structure into two types. One is a primitive data type, data structures, and another one is a non-primitive. Like, hey Akash, you are telling about primitive and non-primitive. What that exactly means, you will be asking, right? So, primitive is nothing but, folks, which is fixed in size. In the programming language, take any programming language, it is a fixed in size. All right. If it is fixed in size, right? So such kind of a data type of a data structures, we will be calling it as primitive. Okay, primitive data structures. Another part, which is dynamically. Okay, dynamic, dynamic, larger in size and growable in nature. Larger in size and growable in nature. So such kind of a data structure we will be calling it as non-primitive data structure. Now the examples you will be telling that, like you have, if you have understood, like if you have built any applications or any point of view that it may concern, right? String, integer, boolean, integer, boolean, and float, right? These are the particular type of a data you will be come across it, right? So these are the particularly fixed, right? This much amount of a size will be there, 2 bytes, 4 bytes, 8 bytes, right? If you are considered about double or long, right? It where it in the another type of a programming language it consist of. So our main focus is not about the programming language, but understanding the data structures using the any one of the programming language, right? So you understood about the primitive, which is fixed in size, right? Let's say where we can use this fixed in size. Basically, let's suppose I have told you the use case, particular use case, right? If I wanted to, let's say that I wanted to fix this UI screens, UI widgets, UI components. If I wanted to fix that, and in that case I can use string, integer, boolean, or a float, right? Certain kind of a data type we can use this kind of a data structures in order to fix that widget elements. Okay, components we can do it. Basically, when it is a non-primitive data structure, like it it may consist of what kind of a data structure it can contain. It can contain such as, like, if we are calling about non-primitive, there are two types of a uh, non-primitive type of a data. One is a linear and another one is a non-linear. Okay, all right. There are two types of a in non-primitive data type. One is a linear. Linear means nothing but one particular order. It may something like that. Okay, all right. Understand like that, sequential manner, or you can consider of like that in the Python. So linear is linear type of a data, that may be a list, tuple, array, linked list, tuple, array. Okay, linked list. We will be going to talk about it, folks, in the detail about it. Just understand, like, in this type of a data structure, if you wanted to, if your data is growing in the nature, understand this. In that kind of a data, we have a two type of categories. One is a linear, another one is a non-linear. Okay, all right. So in the linear, what we will be having: list, tuple, array, linked list, stack, and queue. Okay, these are the things will be coming under this particular thing. Okay, dynamic. So in the linear part, you will be understanding like this. Non-linear. Non-linear means there is a no particular sequential order, folks. Okay, if you consider it of a dictionary, dictionary, tree, and graph. Set, dictionary, tree, and graph. So in this particular case, set, dictionary, dictionary, tuple, and graph. Okay, tuple and graph. Ticked, comma, tree. Okay, so I will put it like this, so it will works well. Tree and graph. Okay, so it is like this, folks. Okay, so it is not a rocket science anything. So you will understand. We will take the use case, we'll do the projects, then we will understand in what case we'll be using this and all the stuffs. All right, so I hope you understood about the uh, types of data structure. I understand that uh, I felt like you will be not understanding at this much level, but as the series goes, you will understand very in greater details and understanding with the lot of specification, lot of application level. You will be understanding these things. So let me summarize this particular video, folks. we understood about the type of a data structure. So you understood about primitive and non-primitive, like in what use case we will be using the fixed in size, and whenever the data is growable in nature, in that particular case, we'll be using this particular thing. Okay, if it is in a linear fashion, then we'll be using list, tuple array, linked list, stack, and queue. If it is a non-linear, if it is a not a linear, like in not a one particular order, okay, then we'll be considering it of like set, dict, and tree and graph. Okay, understood. This is a kind of a type of a data structure, short video about it. So I hope you understood this uh, in shortest video. So we'll meet in the next video, folks, with another uh, another particular video about the types of algorithms.